Hi YouTube, this is Darkon633, and today we're taking a look at another Star Wars The Force Awakens 3 3/4 inch Black Series figure review. This time we're going to take a look at Princess Leia Organa from Star Wars The Force Awakens. Now, even though the box says Princess Leia Organa, in the film she was no longer considered a princess, seeing as Alderaan was destroyed back in the original trilogy already, so her title of princess is kind of null and void at that point. She's now known as General Leia Organa, so it's weird that they still call her Princess Leia Organa. It's probably just the marketing thing that made it ended up like that. But anyways, we'll take a look at the box. The box is, once again, in the standard 3 3/4 inch Black Series design. We have a picture of Leia from here. And, once again, a bio as normal. So that's still really nice. The boxes really work together in conjunction with the 6-inch figures, but anyways, we'll take a look at the figure itself. Now, this is where I'm really confused at Hasbro's design team and what decisions they decide to take in order to release a figure. Normally, it would have been a lot better and it would have made a lot more sense if they released Leia in her standard attire, similar to what we've seen with the Han Solo 3 3/4 inch Black Series figure. But they went ahead and released it in the attire that she wore at the end of the film, and only in about no more than a minute of the film. So it's really strange why Hasbro decided to choose this attire. Another thing that's a huge disappointment is that out of the entire Force Awakens line, this is the only Leia figure they released for the Force Awakens design of Leia in general, which is a huge problem since there hasn't been even a 6-inch release of the character, so it's a huge shame that Hasbro has not released a figure of Leia based on her look in Force Awakens besides this figure, and it's kind of a problem. But anyways, we'll take a look at articulation. Her head, once again, features a ball joint, but unlike Han, she can move her head a little better since it's a lot less restricted. Her shoulders are a bit scary to move due to the fact her shoulders and arms are very slim, so it is kind of scary to move around sometimes. It is fully jointed. I think it might be able to swivel, but mine can't do that at the moment. It's just rather tight. So at the moment, mine can only hinge, which is a huge problem. Actually, no. It's starting to move a bit, but it's very tight. She has swivels in the elbows, can also bend as well. She has wrist swivel as well, but it doesn't really do much, and she doesn't even come with any accessories. Even though her gown kind of betrays it, she actually adds articulation underneath the outfit. She can actually swivel on the waist just a tad bit. There isn't a whole lot you're going to see there. She does have movements in the legs, so she can actually sit down if you wish, but due to the way that her gown is, there isn't a whole lot of sitting movement you're going to be able to get. She has these really strange knee joints, where for some reason they are kind of going inward, and I think that's a very strange design choice there. And unfortunately, she does not have any hip movement otherwise, but I can understand due to the way that the gown is anyway, so there wasn't going to be a whole lot of movement even if she had it. She can swivel at the knees, and also bend at the knees if she wishes to. And her feet can swivel, and I think it can bend, yeah, it can bend forward and back due to a hinge there. So that's pretty much it for articulation-wise for Princess Leia Organa from Star Wars The Force Awakens. This figure is okay. There isn't a whole lot going on with it, and it's not a perfect figure in any sense of the word. It's got a lot of problems just because of the way that the gown is designed, and once again it goes on the fact that they chose the wrong type of attire that would make a lot more sense to be released in the toy line. Another thing is that, as a lot of other fans have pointed out, her eyebrows are very distracting. It really doesn't look like Leia whatsoever. It barely resembles Carrie Fisher, and I don't know. I understand the Hasbro design team, especially for the smaller scale. It's a lot harder to design a figure in the likeness of a character, but they could have done a whole lot better with this character, and it's a real shame that this is the only offering of Princess Leia Organa from Star Wars The Force Awakens. I say this is only recommended for those who are willing to just have a complete collection otherwise. But other than that, she was an important character in the film, but probably not important enough if you don't like the look of the figure. Anyways, please comment and subscribe, and check out Hero Taku and Hero Club. Please check me on Twitter under Darkon633, and please check down the other channels down below. This is a Walmart exclusive figure that is only released in Walmart stores at the moment, since even up to this point they have yet to appear online, which is kind of weird. By now they should have at least popped up at least once online, but so far from what I can tell, both Leia and Han have not reached the online store. So it's your best bet is either to go to the store yourself or ask a friend to help you pick out these figures. Anyways, I'll be back with more Star Wars reviews, but for now I'll be seeing you too. Bye.